we have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith is out there with Adams, and it's MP in at the 1. Now, here's Garland. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP outside. This one for 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back over to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. We take a look at the Cavaliers. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And when I look at Houston, they came into this season with a plan, and the execution has been at an elite level. That's how they've quickly ascended to that #1 spot.
The Cavaliers again can't hit.
An 0 for 4 start. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Launches a 3, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Outside Garland, Allen. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The tray. MP, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here is Hunter. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. The wide open look here for Garland. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Garland's got it back down to within single digits for Cleveland. MP outside. Kick out to Adams. Back to MP. Adams, the pass to MP. Count that bucket. MP's got 14 points for the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still yet to score, and that one good.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 16-7 run. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And another 3 for Cleveland.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
MP Looking around. Three-pointer. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
MP outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, recognizing the opening that Mobley got it to his teammate there on a platter.
A three from MP. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Just 3 on the clock. Misses at the rim. And so it's Houston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Tari Eason. Clint Capella is out there with Dory. Checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Josh Okogie. And MP subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Free throw no good for Capella. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick-and-roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And there's the bucket from MP.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Ball kicks to Wade. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mitchell. Good! Donovan Mitchell down low.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Clark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. They hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You've got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
Close in, no stopping MP.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. They're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And if you're the D, you can't let Ball have that kind of room to shoot the basketball, especially from the mid-range area where he is proven to be so efficient.
Drills it from outside.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Craig can't get it to go. And here's Houston. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 32 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
With that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And Wade sends it back. And now the fast break, Mitchell with the ball. Strus finds Mitchell. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Torrey Craig. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Lonzo Ball. The Rockets also changing it up. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Tari Eason. Garland with it. He's got 8. And Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility. And does a good job finishing above the rim.
Now, MP is coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Pass to Smith. Clock is at 3. Thompson for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. Those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
A kick out to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. Here's MP. He's got 34. fires away from outside. And so it's MP making things happen for the Rockets. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out.
And circling back to the first half, what about these 2 point guards?
You might think I only like seeing the big man battles. You're half right. I prefer those, but this guard matchup is fun too.
Nice of you to say, big fella. Thanks for humoring the rest of us. And that'll do it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Greg, last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the third most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
A three from MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for MP. First in scoring, first in field goal percentage, and he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number one overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Fires the three. He doesn't hit that one. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Hunter, no one around him, and it's off from three-point range. Pass to MP. Garland with the block.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, a tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first five.
Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Darius Garland. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Max Strus has checked in for Cleveland. Here's MP on the mark with the 15-footer. MP's got 39.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Garland against MP. Garland, the pass to Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Allen slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here's MP, and he has 42. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. MP's got 44.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Cavaliers, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Allen. Donovan Mitchell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Garland. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Durant. Mobley finds Strus. Mobley against Capella. The kick out to Ball. Rockets with the rebound. MP with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Here's MP. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. And when he's not blocking shots, he's altering.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
A nice shot by MP.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Shoots from the elbow. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's MP for 3, and another one falls.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Tari Eason is out there with Durant. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's MP in at the point.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Mitchell outside. Outside ball. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Rockets. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award.